Hello. I don't really have a plan for this recording. I just felt the need to record. So I'm just going to see where this takes me. It is February 2nd, Monday, February 2nd. Happy February. It is the shortest month of the year. I really don't know what to talk about. I guess I should give an update on things. It's been 2 days since I last recorded. But for you, it has been several weeks since you have seen me. Hello again. Nice to see you. So yeah, let's just talk about where I am with things. If you remember from my last video, I was working on the chili pepper tunic, which is still happening. Looking purple. I think it's pretty. Definitely working up faster than the other one did, and we're definitely farther along than the other one was because I had way more stitches to do in the last one. And I know, I just need to kick it into gear and get it done and then block it and make sure I'm on the right path this week. So we've got that. We've also got my doodle scarf, which is coming along nicely. Let me turn it inside out again. Wow, that looks even better than I thought it would. Wow. I don't know if it's just a view on camera or if it actually looks this good. Because when I look at it in person, I'm like, oh man, it's puckering so bad. And my tension is horrible. And here's a mistake and there's a mistake. But when I look at it on camera, it's really pretty. So yeah, this is my winter scarf still. I'm thinking I don't know how tube scarves work. Like I've never had one before. I've never made one before. So I don't know if it's like a thing to have it open, but I'm probably going to sew it up once I'm done with it. Just kind of like sew these parts, the ribbing parts closed, just because I like the way that looks better. So we're going to wait till the end to do that. I'm pretty sure I still have a long way to go, but because it's such a short circumference, it's working up pretty fast, I would say. So I'm very, 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 very proud of it. This is my second time doing stranded color work, and my first time doing it for anything that's actually a big project. I've done stranded color work before, but it was like a very small kind of like test thing, you know? But it was just like a test cowl, and I decided that I would just try it. And someday I hope to remake that cowl and kind of have a side-by-side comparison of how far I've come when it comes to color work. So I'm hoping that I can improve greatly by the time I decide to do that again. This is really fluffy, kind of. It's just acrylic yarn, but like holding it like this, it feels so plush, you know? Let's see. What else is there to talk about? Plans for this month is to get stuff done, have a more productive month than last month. It's the shortest month of the year, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I feel better about this month than last month because just a lot of things happened last month, you know? Projects, using up yarn, getting in order, and yeah, y'all have kept me sane for a little bit. Y'all have given me a sense of purpose, so thank you for that. I'm going to do my best. Yeah, so enjoy the rest of the video. Updates. I have updates. Where do I start? Hi, Nami. Nami is glaring at me. I'll start with the least interesting one right now. Still just working on this doodle scarf. Sorry, I work on it inside out, so each time I have to turn it the other way, so you can actually see what I've been doing. We've got some more motifs on here. Some little coffee cups that I did yesterday, and the coffee cups have hearts in them. And pine trees, and I'm doing geometric 33 right now. It's gonna look like that. So that's where I am with this. So I kind of have good news and bad news about this project. I found the white yarn that I was talking about, the Premier Solids DK Anti-Pilling Everyday, all of those words, but in a different order. I found it in white, but it is currently in shirt form. And it's not like complete shirt form, like I didn't like finish it, but it's mostly in shirt form. So I'll have to try it on, and if I don't like it, then I'll frog it and use it for this. If I do like it, then I will attempt to finish it sometime soon. So we'll have to see what happens, because I know I'm not going to have enough white in the color striping yarn, and I don't think this is halfway done yet. It's supposed to be like somewhere between 40 and 50 inches before it gets halfway. So it's still a long process. I'll have to measure it at some point to figure out how far along I am. Also, just in case anyone wanted to know, I confirmed with Premier Yarns that their DK Colors self-striping yarn is discontinued. Honestly, I'm a little upset about that because I have like a really pretty colorway. It's like this pretty rose color. I'll put a picture right here. Like, the colors are gorgeous. And honestly, I would love to have more of that, but it is what it is. So that's my doodle scarf and whatever this is. It's the Kanata kerchief tank by the designer mentioned on screen right now, because I don't actually know who it is as of recording. I'll put a link in the description. It's cute, so we'll see how it goes. I know I mentioned this in, I think, earlier in this video, but I found the first colorwork cowl I've ever done, or the first colorwork project. So here's what that looks like. I think I just found like a random diagram online and I did it in this. Someday I'll remake it to see how much I've improved. What's next? What's next? I'm finally done with the first skein of this yarn. It took a long time because it was mostly a travel project, but I got farther with it than I did with my last project because there's less stitches, you know. Here's what it looks like. I finished the first skein in the middle of the chart, so I think I'm gonna frog back to the beginning of the, or a few stitches before the beginning of the round again, so that when I put it on a lifeline in a few minutes and then I block and wash and all that stuff, I'm not restarting in the middle of the chart, you know? So yeah, I'm probably going to do that, but like I said, I'm going to put it on a lifeline and then I'm going to soak it and then I'm going to block it. So then I will leave it to dry for a few days. So we're finally going to get to see what's going on with this thing. That's awesome. Let's see what else. I think that's it. So I'm just going to get to work on these things and I will keep you updated. You know, I have one stitch left in this round. This all white round, and then I switch to another color. And this is all I have left. This is it. This is the last bit of the white that I have in this skein. I'm just gonna tie some more white onto it, but like, I thought that was crazy. I thought that was wild. Like, look at this. Just one, I made it to one stitch left. Literally one. That is the one stitch right there. That's crazy. It's so much better now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's done drying and being blocked and everything, and it's so much better. It's still pretty big. Like, it definitely went from, I don't know, I think the pattern said it was supposed to be like 50 something inches to 67, but it's 67 inches, which is what I originally calculated. So that's perfect. Definitely not upset that it's stretched out like this. A little baffled, you know, because like this is the 38-inch bust size. It's still like a lot more than it should be, you know? Like it's not supposed to be 67 inches at the bottom. So this yarn or this pattern, something stretches a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. But this should be a lot more doable. So I'm gonna put it back on the needles either later today or tomorrow. And then I'm going to use this. I'm gonna frog it, and I'm going to use it for this because this isn't one complete skein. This is like 1.5 or 1.25 of a skein. This is what was left of the partial skein I started on this one. So if I just use both of these on this, then I will have finished 2 skeins for this. I know it's more complicated than it needs to be, but that's what I'm gonna do. So some point today or tomorrow, I will do that. And oh, while I'm here, I may as well just show you how I'm doing on my scarf. Let me turn it inside out. It's very long now. It's getting very long. I measured it yesterday. It's like 40 inches or something. So I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 or 3 more motifs, and then I'm going to reverse it all. So here we go. I can't even get it all on camera, but here we go. I think I left you off at the coffee cups here, and then we've got some. The tension's not great. I'm still figuring out tension and how that works, but we've got like this little motif, and then we got some dots, and we've got another motif that's hard to see because the contrast ain't great for these 2 colors together. And then I've got some triangles, and the next thing I'm gonna do are these little pine trees in the darker color, the darker teal in this one. So that's what I'm gonna do next for this. I don't think I have anything to do today. I mean, I have to edit, and I'm gonna try and look at my finances a little bit. Lord help me. Other than that there's nothing I really have to do. So we're gonna be doing a lot of projects. So yeah, that's my little update for right now. Happy Valentine's Day! Yay! Yes, our Christmas tree is still up. No, I am not accepting opinions on that. So, it is Valentine's Day, February 14th. I love you guys. Love. Yay. Happy Love Day. Love Day. But it is also the end of the first half of February because of the short month and the 28 days and the 14 being half of 28. You get it. You get it. You get it. I know you've got it. You're so smart. I bought the pattern and I made and finished the Melt the Ice hat. I feel like I should go into a bit of an explanation about the Melt the Ice hat. This pattern was created by Paul S. Neary in conjunction with the Needle and Skein store based out of Twin Cities, Minnesota. And this pattern was created in resistance. So during World War II, Norway was occupied by Nazi Germany. And they made red pointed hats, kind of like this one, and they wore them in resistance to the Nazi regime. Eventually, they were made illegal by the Germans. I'm sure it is not surprising that this pattern has popped up now. And when I saw it, I immediately bought the pattern. I found red yarn in my stash and I made it. And I will be wearing it. So yeah, this pattern has a big political significance. The proceeds from pattern sales are going to those who have been affected by ICE. In Minneapolis and Minnesota, and I believe in other places, they've raised over $650,000 so far, which is absolutely incredible. And this is one of the trending patterns on Ravelry right now. Like it's a big deal. People are like rushing to make these. So yeah, that's why I made one. It is not just because I saw a viral pattern and I wanted to knock it off of my bingo card, you know, like I genuinely wanted to make one. But yeah, I know people don't like when their distraction videos get political. I usually keep that to Instagram, where I repost a bunch of political things if you want to follow me there, because I know it's not brand friendly, you know, like this kind of thing. But there are people who are sacrificing way more than me right now. But I made this hat with yarn from my stash. It is Cascades 220 Superwash Aran yarn, and I made it with that yarn that I have been sitting with for about 2 to 3 years now. So anyways, my scale is down here. Let's weigh this. Let's take it off the total. Boop. Okay, so this is 78 grams of yarn. That is 1.56 skeins worth of yarn. Pretty cool. So now we are at 63,862 grams of yarn in my stash, and that is 1,277.24 skeins worth of yarn in my stash. Like I said, slowly but surely we are going down. The bigger projects are taking a bit longer to finish, but they are being worked on, so we're not taking those totals off just yet because they're not done. So I don't know how much to take off yet. I guess I can show you. They're both sitting right there. Let me grab them real fast. All right. I'm back. Sorry if I'm like not energetic right now. Boyfriend and I, we went to a Japanese barbecue place. Like I had heard of Korean barbecue, but I hadn't heard of Japanese barbecue. But we went there and we ate way too much. We did it for lunch so that it wouldn't be too crowded, but we still had to wait an hour to get in. But it was very worth it. We ate way too much and I'm very tired right now, but he's out taking a nap right now in the bedroom. And I was like, I'm going to record while I have time and while I have energy, or while I have motivation. I don't have energy, I'm tired, but while I have motivation. So, okay, here is the chili pepper tunic. Still not done, of course, but we are significantly farther than we got with the last one. Like I said in an earlier video, this has taken more of a travel project role in my life, but I kind of want to see it get done soon, so I might work on it today while we're watching Survivor, because we've been watching Survivor recently. Like, I don't know, he got Paramount Plus for free, I think, for like a month, and he was like, we're gonna watch Survivor, so we're watching Survivor. But I'm probably gonna work on this while we do that today. Normally I am working on this while we watch Survivor. It's much longer now, as you can see. I am almost at the halfway point. I've picked out my last like 3 charts before getting to the halfway point, and then like I mentioned, I'm going to start again with these ones in an alternate color palette. So I'm going to do this in like the light teal color, and then this will be in blue, and then teal, blue, teal. So I'm gonna just reverse the colors. So yeah, I've gotten very far on this. It's going to be very long, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Like it's going very well. I think my tension is still not fantastic, but that's why we're doing it, so we can learn and we can practice. Very happy with this right now. I have not tried on the white shirt yet, but I have a feeling I'm just gonna frog it. That's going to add more yarn back to my total, but it will be hopefully all used in this, and if it's not all used in this, then I will figure that out later. But I may make like another scarf down the line that uses the white, or I may just use it as like a main color for something else if I do more color work like this. Like maybe, because I've been talking about making socks with the leftovers for these, so I may just do that with like the extra white from the frogged shirt. It's not 100% set in stone, but that's what I'm thinking will happen. So you'll be kept updated. That's all I have for you for this episode, unless I decide to record any, it's not B-reel footage, but it's pretty much that. If I decide to record any of that later, I'll include that after this, but if I don't, that is it for today and for this episode. I know not much happened. Again, my life has been pretty boring recently. I'm gonna try and shake it up a little bit, I hope. I hope. Also, I tried an eyeliner stamp for the first time. I feel like I messed up on it. I don't know how noticeable it is that I messed up on it. Please don't make fun of me in the comments. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have great weeks until I see you again. And yeah, thank you again. Bye-bye.